Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Topic Tuesday, man.
Toe to toe with the giants, I ain't afraid of you niggas. Island of fading you niggas.
Appreciate you for submitting topics. Today, man, we're talking about credit management, finances, stuff that I wish, honestly, I could just look back on. I'm gonna just like off the top go at this. Hopefully we require not very much editing and just kind of talk to you guys about things that I wish I would have done, things that were stupid, and more importantly, just credit management, because I know a lot of you are in college, or maybe you're my age. You know, we kind of like grew up together. Most of you that watch and still continue to watch, I appreciate the support, but I know like you were 16 when I was 16, now you're 24. Like, where did time go, right? Been doing this YouTube thing for a minute. Whether you're an adult or you're in college or you're headed to college, you're younger, and you just want to know some facts and some things that will help you out in the long run, man, just stick around. Now, the topic of today was, yo, Mike, credit management. I'm 19 in college. I have a credit card, and you know, I just want to make sure I have my finances perfected. Now, the rules are super simple as far as credit cards. A lot of you guys always ask me which credit card you should get. Personally, I recommend Discover It. A lot of you guys got that card in my last credit video because I actually get credits for referring you, which I'll just tell you up front. Like, I personally think that's the best starter credit card. I've recommended it to my friends, my girl. It's just a go-to. Now, getting into credit management, how do you build credit? And this is where credit card companies are making so much money off of us. You know, younger people that don't really understand it. You just keep getting credit card after credit card, maxing it out and not paying the balance. And that's the most important thing, is just to have that discipline, which a lot of people don't. I want to say like 99% of people don't. That's why these companies have no problem lending all this money to you when you're young or old. It really doesn't matter. So the keys to credit management: get your first credit card. Everything that you put on it, whether it's gas, Netflix, books, make sure you pay that balance within the month. That's it, man. It's super simple. All you got to do is be disciplined. And if you want to continuously build your credit score and get it higher and higher, you need to have at least 3 credit cards. And make sure to put your Netflix, your Apple Music, just the little things on there. You know, just stay below 10% of the balance. So if you have $1,000 limit, you want to stay under $100. I mean, obviously you can go more than that, but you know, as far as it reporting to like FICO, etc., you want to stay under that 10% mark, and you just want to pay it in full every single month. Now, let me get you into the reality of things. It's so easy to tell you what you should do, but you know, the reality is I personally have almost $100,000 of student loans that I've been paying, like a lot of money, and I don't even use my degree. Obviously, YouTube is my career, so you know, it was one of those things that I'm happy I have it. I ain't mad, but you still got to put that in perspective. Is the amount that you're paying for college going to benefit you when you graduate? That value, you know? Are you gonna have a $100,000 student loan, get out of college, work up to the point where you're making easily enough to just pay that? Student loans aren't really a bad thing, but that's just something to be aware of. I have also financed 3 different cars. You know, I have my first Kia Soul, I got 0% interest on, probably paid way too much for that. Then I got my Mercedes financed, got 1.99%, dumb. That was actually a good deal. Then you guys know I have my Range Rover, which I was super impatient. I got a very high interest rate on it. Just, I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted it so bad. I could care less what anyone else has to say, because nobody pays my bills for me. At the end of the day, I can do what I want. But I'm just telling you guys from experience, I have done dumb things. Like, I've had debt. I know how to manage it. I know what to do. Just because you're disciplined doesn't mean you don't fall off the wagon every once in a while. It is really easy to swipe your card over and over and over, and then that monthly bill comes up and you're like,
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Bro, how am I gonna pay this? And then you get stuck paying interest. Let's say you have a $5,000 balance and you're at 20%, then you take 5,000 times 0.20, and then that number you divide by 12, and that's gonna tell you what your interest is gonna be paid every single month. So it's just something to be aware of, man. Like, life happens. Sometimes you might be doing exactly what I said. You pay your balances in full, but then your tire blows out, your windshield gets cracked, you're sick, you got a medical bill, you know, this or that, you gotta take your animal to the vet. Life happens. So, I mean, that's it. Like, I just wanted to be realistic with you guys. I think a lot of people try to preach a message, but they've never been through it. This is one thing I liked about my college. All my professors, I was business administration, so all my professors actually worked at corporations. They were huge CEOs. My favorite professor, he was the CEO of Dow Soap. So they were in the industry versus having a professor that is teaching you what you should do, yet they don't have any real experience with it. You know, I think that's the worst. It's like fitness. You're gonna listen to the dude that is like in shape, pretty shredded out. You're gonna listen to Joe Schmo, Jimmy Struthers over there, who definitely don't even look like he lifts. It's that concept. And now while we're on the topic of credit management, I also wanted to transition over into finances. Things that maybe I wish I would have done better. I think number one, it's super important to save money. You know, put at least 4 months to the side of your expenses. I know it's super hard to do, especially now. Rent is very expensive. Really, life is just expensive in general, but if you can put like 4 to 6 months to the side just in case anything happens, that's a great thing to do. It took me up until this time to do that. You know, I have been just burning through money just like that. You can do it sooner than later, good for you. It took me a while. I've just got so many things to pay. And one of the most important things about the culture that you love, the sneakers, obviously you watch the channel for sneakers, clothes, whatever. We're in such a great industry to learn how to basically build investing, bigger things. Now the homie T Blake made a great video on alternative investment. That's one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. That's one thing that I've been really getting into and really been doing since I was like 16, 17 years old, and you might even be doing yourself and you don't even know. You know, an alternative investment isn't necessarily putting your money in the stock market or putting your money into a savings account. It's putting your money into sneakers, stuff that you know that you're gonna get a good return on. I know maybe some of your parents disagree with you reselling, or they're wondering where their money is going, and it just doesn't make sense to them, right? And that's normal. Like any parent, you know, back when I was in high school, my mom was like, I don't believe this. You must be scamming, or this isn't real. Like, why are people paying this much for shoes? But it gets to a point where you're making a little bit of money and you're no longer asking them for money. You're kind of just dependent on yourself, which is great. And that's where you can learn these alternative investments. You know, I wanted to show you a few different things. I'm currently moving, so I can't show you like everything, but obviously let's say the Travis Scott ones, that's an alternative investment. If you got them for retail, even if maybe you paid $600, $700, $800, $900, if they go up in a year like the Chicago Off-White ones did, I don't know why I said Chicago all weird, but you know, those are up at like $2,500, $3,000. So that was an amazing investment. You can even put that money into the stock market and get that kind of return that quickly. So here is one of the examples of an alternative investment I have. It's my Rolex, right? This is a 1999 Rolex Explorer 2. You guys have been with me since I bought it, but you know, this has went up tremendously in value, and it's something that I can wear, I can enjoy. Do I got it upside down? Oh no. But a great alternative investment. And the thing about alternative investments are there's something that you can wear, you know, whether it's a Jordan 1 fragment, something that you can wear and still sell and get a return on. I just wanted to get you guys thinking about that. You know, everything that we do in the sneaker culture is not only love for the game, but it's also value. There's an investment in each and every single sneaker. You know, once I get all plugged up in my new place, I'm gonna be selling a lot of my clothes, a lot of my sneakers. I'm really downsizing just so I can focus on paying obviously some of that student debt. Just moving forward with things, man. Sneakers are always coming, it's non-stop. So I personally just need to downsize my own collection. But yeah, guys, I wanted you to think about those alternative investments. Today, Cos dropped a new figure. Retail was like $580, with shipping it ended up being like $640 or something like that. And I tried to buy all three of them. It ended up being like $1,800, but it sold out. But that's something that I tried to buy as an alternative investment because I knew I could hold on to those, or I could probably sell them immediately and make like $400. So those are just the things you got to look out for, man. Stuff that you're really interested in, whether it's cars, art, sneakers, clothes. You know, it's more than just a hobby. It's training you for like the big league. And that's really all I wanted to cover for you guys today as far as credit management. I hope this video helps you in one way or another. If this gave you any value whatsoever, just hit that thumbs up. Lets me know that. Obviously, you guys rock with the Topic Tuesday. Now, in order to keep Topic Tuesday up and running, I just need new topics, man. It's super simple. You can hit the thumbs up, or you could just drop what you want to see in the next Topic Tuesday. Also, if you guys are wondering about this necklace, a brand sent it to me, so I'm like, I might as well just wear it to piss a few people off. Y'all know the real necklaces, man. I'm a subtle guy, man. I don't really be like, I'm not really too flashy like that. Like, I just like my subtle pieces, you know. But decided to change it up. But today, this necklace just looks kind of dope with the stony, you know what I'm saying? Got that 70% off, bro. Deals under cost. Make sure you check it out. But there you guys have it, man. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will catch you in the next one. It's your boy, Sneaker Life. Run it.
Hands in the air.